So they are expanding the sort of Nintendo Classics catalog with the Virtual Boy, which was something that I think was on no one's bingo card whatsoever. People are still waiting for like things like the Wii or even like the DS and 3DS to come on there. But with the Virtual Boy, you are required to have one of the accessories. So if you want the authentic Virtual Boy experience, that's going to be $100 for that plastic one. But they do have a cheaper option, $25 for cardboard. So yeah. And they are going to release all 14 games from its library over time, and it will launch on February 17th, 2026. So the fact that they are forcing you to get one of these accessories, and you can't even play it on like your TV, I guess you have to have it in like the undocked mode on the thing, and you have to play it that way. I'm sure that there's going to be some way to like bypass it or whatever, and you're probably not going to be fully required to have the sort of Virtual Boy accessory, but you know, it kind of takes away the fun of like, you know, the original authentic experience, which is probably like, if you look at it like the retro market, like I haven't looked on it on eBay, but I'm sure if you were try to get a authentic Virtual Boy, it'd probably cost you around $100 if I had to guess. And then on top of that, you have to get the games, and then you have to make sure that the games work, the system works, etc., etc. So obviously, this is probably going to be like the most accessible way to experience the Virtual Boy. But then again, this is the Virtual Boy. This flopped on release. This was $100 at launch. You know, is Nintendo necessarily repeating history? I don't think so, but I think that it is just very funny that they're gonna charge the exact same price that they did back then, and they're only gonna release all 14 games over time. I think if they just had them all released at once, or maybe even half, I think that would really give people a excuse to get this $100 piece of plastic.